Well, we have an update on the juveniles accused of throwing objects from overpasses at cars as they drove by throughout the city of Elmira.
WENY's Lindsay Madison spoke with the police chief in Elmira to find out more about the objects that were thrown and what charges those juveniles might face. Lindsay?
Nick and Renata, I spoke with Elmira's chief of police, Anthony Alvernaz, and he says the juveniles could possibly face a felony charge.
I don't think they really had a particular product of choice, just pretty much what was accessible while being up on the tracks.
According to Chief Alvernaz, the items thrown from the railroad overpasses were pieces of debris of varying sizes. He says it was anything from small rocks used to fill railroad ties to larger items like chunks of cement and bigger rocks. Although the chief says he believes it's a case of kids being kids, regardless, it was dangerous and could have turned out much worse.
The vehicle could go off course and strike another pedestrian, could strike a bicyclist, another vehicle, or just strike another object and cause injury to the occupants of that vehicle.
Looking at the bigger picture, Alvernaz says it's extensive damage and the severity of the damages could rise to the level of a felony. The juveniles could potentially face a felony charge of criminal mischief. Right now, they've been released to their parents and the investigation is ongoing. Chief Alvernaz says fortunately the people in the vehicles were not injured.
We are very fortunate that we didn't have injuries because the windshield could have very easily lost its integrity and the objects could have went through and struck the driver and or other occupants. So
the chief wants to stress that the railroad tracks are private property and no one should be walking on them at any time. He says if you see someone on the tracks, they should contact the Elmira Police Department. Nick and Renata?